And you'll see one that's friends with the other, and they see their food and go, now I'm gonna just watch their food, and you see them take it and stuff. It comes from a young age.
And it's also poor mindset, because poor mindset equals self-control.
Right.
Also is your control, your attention.
Right.
You're being able to focus.
Right.
And if a bitch can come and knock you off your game where you can't focus, they planted that seed to knock you off every time. They plant a seed so they can get you to react the way that they want you to react.
Right.
I'm sorry, my seed is planted and I'm as stubborn as a goddamn billy goat.
And what they know, they understand about focus manipulators is that we always say where focus goes, focus grows. So the more you focusing on them, you side-minded, and they can do this. You blindsided basically.
And the more you
can not focusing on what you need to do because they want you to look over here.
And the being able to control your attention is more valuable than money.
Oh.
And people don't realize that. The more that's because I guess my mama always told me, don't fuck a nigga for free. Make him earn it. And that's just with life.
Right. So it's called paying attention. You're paying it. You're viewing. You're paying them attention.
Yeah.
It's really sad though, like you said, the scarcity mindset. I always talk about the scarcity mindset because that is what a lot of this disloyalty comes from. The scarcity mindset of there's food right here. There's also food back there, but I see the food right here. I gotta take it to know and get none. Not then. They got food, let them have their food. I'm gonna go get my food.
Or better yet, why not we combine and collaborate and make the damn table full of food?
That too, right.
Because that's my mindset.
Nobody has that. It's unfortunate that a lot of people don't have that mindset. Mm-hmm. They want to get everything for themselves. And like you said, that person who upset that was closed-minded, they see you setting up a table and you got food at the table. Mm-hmm. Now they want to come put, this is your table. They want to come try to put a bigger table on it to knock you off. Also, they getting a bigger table because they feel like something is gonna be taken from them. You can't take something and show us.
Exactly. One, if the table has 6 chairs and there's 2 people there, those other 6 gonna have to be filled.
Correct. They don't want you at the table. They're gonna try to knock you away from the table. That's the issue.
Can't knock nobody off the table. That
is not for them.
You can steal the formula, but you can't steal.
You can't get the original.
You can't get
copy it.
You can copyright it all day long.
You're not gonna get the exact formula.
Look at all these people.
It's always missing an ingredient.
Making
an ingredient
food from people's great grandma's recipes. Still can't get it right. Stealing the recipe from slaves and going on TV and calling us N-word after they get off of it. I don't say no names. Making the best chicken and cornbread. Who they got that from? However, Grandma also put an ingredient in it that she never told you about, and that's the smart woman. You build the people up as an umbrella, but you ain't gonna tell them everything. So when you try to run with them, try to run with your stuff, like when they try to run my stuff, I ain't tell you everything.
Of course.
That's why even now things like this is stagnant. Businesses, when you steal them, stagnant because they didn't tell you everything.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I learned. You never feed everybody everything that you got. I never give anybody detail of completely.
Hello here.
Late ass.
I mean, I don't drive. I'm going to get here when they drive it.
But I get it. It's unfortunate. And you lose a lot of business, friends, communication on shit like that.
Yeah. Well, associates. Because friends, real friends can't be lost.
That's true. You know, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Real friends can't be lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they think everybody's friend.
Everybody's not your friend. That's why I tell people that's something that's earned. That's not something given.
Mm-hmm. These days, if you argue with your friend, they're not your friend no more.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't me, because I argue with Cece, and guess what? 5, 6 later down the line, this bitch is gonna text me. I'm gonna text her, and she don't show up at my house.
Right.
That's a friend. Mm-hmm.
That's a real friend.
We may get mad at each other, may not speak every day.
Right.
But
those people who will go years or who will hold that grudge against you.
Fuck that. It's too late for grudges.
Why?
I'm too old to be holding grudges against anybody. Family, friends, anybody.
Right.
If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't.
And we don't have to speak every day. We don't have to hang out every day.
My best friend lives in Texas.
Mine's in New York, though. That's the fake friends that hang out every day. You there for just, and I've learned this the hard way. You're there for a hangout buddy.
Right.
They don't want to go to the bar by themselves. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the
minute
thing.
you can't go, it's
Me?
Right. Oh,
Me?
damn.
When I started going out, I was going out by my goddamn self.
That's what I do.
So I don't have a problem going somewhere by myself.
Right.
But it is a lot
by
better
myself, too.
when you're around that vibe.
Right.
Those people that you can hang out with, there's good vibe, there's good intention, and nobody's greed, nobody's trying to do nothing. Everybody's just on the same level.
Right.
But
The problem with hanging out with friends is eventually emotions start getting involved.
some.
You understand? It's like y'all can hang out every single day, right? And in that one argument y'all have, now it's like you the fucking op. Now they want to tell all the business y'all done learned about each other is out there in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because
now your boyfriend know all the deep details and shit.
But again, those were never friends. Those were users. They manipulated you to get what they want.
Right.
Now, a true friend, I can call out one. Moolah. I can cuss Moolah out. Moolah gonna tell me about my ass. But guess what? Coming to the club tonight, get over that shit and bring your ass here.
Right.
So
That's what it is, yeah. Like sisters. It's
Right.
Like
Sisterhood,
yeah.
right.
So it all depends on that stage of.
Maturity
There you go.
is the
That's the
word. Right.
That's the word.
When you make you a bunch of
Because you know
mature
the side is not
friends,
mature, right.
you can learn a lot from each other. But when you make
And on top-
immature friends, you lose a lot.
And
from
on
each
top
other.
of, even in the business, if you got that right hand person that's there for you, even if they see some shit that promoting wise that you may not know, they're gonna put you up on game. Hey,
Girlfriend.
promoters do this, promoters get that. I have had two people come to me because they know I've been doing it longer than them, but they got a better deal in certain things than me. I done got pulled. Hey, don't go back and do this. Oh, I didn't know nothing about that.
And they're gonna speak good about you, but you there or not there.
Right.
Like how I met you.
Yeah.
That's how
You
you know
were
a true
nowhere
friend.
in the building when I heard of you.
Yeah.
Nowhere near in the building.
That's how you know a true friend. How they talk about you when you're not there.
When you're not there.
And I tell the people, be a friend with me or how you is when you're not around me. Fuck what you is in my face. Show me what you is when you're not around me. Because the same bitch that get mad at you is gonna come back and say something. They're gonna tell me exactly what all you said, but I'm like this. Well, what the fuck did you say?
Right.
Because that conversation wasn't a dead conversation, and that person ain't talked by themselves. So what the fuck did you say?
Right.
Right.
And why they feel so comfortable talking to you about me? Because most people not gonna come to you. If you're a real friend, they definitely not gonna tell you because they're like, she gonna tell her.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say.
And on top of it,
You know?
I look at it like this. If you can sit in my face and degrade a person and tell me all their fucking business, you do the same shit when I'm not around.
Right. Right.
Soon as I walk over, soon as I'm not around, bitch, you go ham on me.
Oh yeah. Of course. They got
The
no
difference
words.
is I ain't that weak-minded or vulnerable where I gotta tell you every fucking thing. I tell you what I want you to know.
Right.
Or just enough for you to go back and say what you finna go back and say, especially if I already know.
Right.
Yep.
I don't even entertain the foolishness.
I say too, when choosing friends, back to what you said, that friendship should be earned. When I look at people who want to be my friends, I also look at how they deal with their partners in their life and their other friends. But they partners, like if they in a long-term relationship, the way that they argue with them, they tell me they got problems, the way they solve it when they got issues, it's the same way they gonna act with me. So if they are disloyal to their partner, they gonna be disloyal to me.
Yeah.
If they like to start stuff with their partner, they gonna start it with me. I look at they like how they do everything. And I be like, nah, I don't want to.
And I sit up there and they'll tell
I
you
look at how people treat their parents.
that too.
That's
And that's one thing. Like my
Their
mom,
parents and their kids is what make me like, I just pay attention to shit like
my
that.
mama tell anybody, I'm the mama. She the daughter. Only reason why because I give my mom tough love. If there's something I see that she could be doing better or different, I'm gonna treat her just like I treat my friend because that's when I'm rough on you. And I tell her bitch quick, if I do not give you no roughness, or I don't talk shit to you where you're doing something wrong, I'm just hard and it's not the normal me, I don't give two shits about you.
Right. That's why I had the energy. Yeah, that's true.
I give two shits about you. I'm not finna, if I see you fucking up or I see you doing something, I'm not finna say shit.
But one
But
thing
how
you gonna
do you-
see is
No problem. But how do you, like how you say you talk to your mom, blood pressure? I talk to my daddy like that. Me and my daddy have a real conversation. How do you talk to a family member or a friend who is not receptive of that?
I cut the most likely I wind up cutting their ass off. Reason why? Because I don't have time to go back and forth. I done broke it down to you the way that I broke it down the way that I know of, and then I break it down where you should understand. So I'm giving you 2 point of views, and me, I break down every fucking thing. When I speak, I give out too much information. True or not true?
True.
I technically give out too much information. Why? Because I need you to understand.
Right.
So therefore, from the beginning to the end, so therefore we don't have this communication again. Or you can forget. That's fine. Everybody forget. I smoke weed. I know I forget. But again, I shouldn't have to break it down to you elementary style again.
Yeah.
Like, I think we knew each other almost a year before I actually got on you hard. And you looked at me like, why you talking to me like that? Because if I ain't give a fuck about you, I'm not finna be this stern. Because I need you to understand this. I'm on my business. I stay in my lane. So for me to cross over in your lane, it's a self-check. And it's only because I fuck with you. And I don't want to see anything go wrong.
But see, people don't understand that because, again, going back to their mindset of competing with everyone, some people, like she said, not receptive to it. They think, oh, you just badgering me or you just beating me down. And it's like, nobody is talking to you about this stuff all the time. It's when you do it, but they make it seem like it's all the time. So I was really about to ask just what you were about to ask, because a lot of people not going to take it. I've had friends that I'm not friends with anymore, where they weren't real friends because they couldn't take it when I said, listen. And on my tone too, I check my tone because I know how they were. And I said, listen, I'm telling you this out of love, and I start out that way.
Right.
You might want to change this because this is why people not fucking with you, because of this. Oh, I see. This is all our friendship is. We shouldn't be friends. Okay, bye. That don't fucking hurt me because you needed me. But at the same time, some people can't take that honestly, and I see that. They say they want the truth.
I try to explain stuff to people. Like, okay, I work for Comcast for a little while, and working with Comcast, it teaches you a lot of communication skills. I know a lot of people say Comcast is the worst customer service.
I work at Comcast.
I don't know, because the training for customer service at Comcast will teach you communication like a motherfucker. Alright?
But that's because
Indians when they go to
that's because people don't want to.
No, listen.
Open.
What I'm
That's
trying to
because
say
people
is,
don't want to inhale it.
What I'm trying to say is, I try to talk to people like they're 2-year-olds when they're frustrated. You know why?
Hey, Stefan.
Because people, when they're angry, tend to overlook certain things. Because they're so angry, they just want their point to get across. So for one, if I'm trying to talk to you and you just keep cutting me off to get your point across, I'm going to let you talk. I know I'm supposed to be talking right now, but because you're clearly in your feelings, I'm going to let you get the floor for a second. Then when you tired of running your mouth, because I got patience like a motherfucker. Once you're tired of running your mouth, I'm going to still go back to the main fact. Listen, these next words coming out my mouth is simply because I love you. I'm not going to force you to be my friend, and I'm not going to force you to understand what I'm saying to you. I'm just going to talk to you as a human being, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Once I say it, if you want to be my friend, that's okay. If you don't want to be my friend, that's still okay. But I'm going to let you know before I leave, when you ready to have that conversation and you realize shit's still going the way you see it going, I'll still be there with that same phone number. You can hit me up. You feel me? And motherfuckers will be mad at you that day. Like, oh no, fuck that bitch. I don't need that bitch. She thinks she know every fucking thing. She too fucking calm. That's how motherfuckers be, right? But then 3 days later, they'll be like, nah, but listen. I listen to what the fuck you was saying, and you know you right, you know, because they have to, when you don't stress them, force them to make decisions, they tend to try, like, think about the shit on their own.
Yeah.
They're a real friend.
And then on top of it,
person, period. Because I had motherfuckers who people think are evil. I'm talking about, I watch motherfuckers actively call them the devil. You know, but when I have private conversations with them, they be cutting up on my ass. Don't get me wrong, they cut the fuck up. But I let them know that that don't affect me. I'm just trying to tell you something. You understand? They won't talk to me for like a good week, maybe even 2 weeks. But the motherfuckers always come back.
Because you want to know why they didn't take them that long?
They got pride.
Pride is a motherfucker.
Yes,
and I give people their opportunity to enjoy their pride.
And that's what it is. Pride.
I know your pride is stopping you from being realistic with yourself. So I'm going to let you do what you want to do. But baby, just remember what I said to you. It was only to protect you. And I let it be.
Pride will break a bitch down.
It definitely will.
Even my kids, I do that with them.
Hey, Empress B.
They will break a bitch down. But let's go ahead and get into some juicy topics.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little personal. She said, "Ooh boy."
I'm smiling. I'm still loving it.
Let me go to this thing.
I'm so happy for you. Go
ahead. Show
ahead.
it to you.
I'm looking for the right way to say it.